G'day. Today we are solo with the canoe. We're supposed to be going with my sister and brother-in-law, but shocker, they canceled on me again. So yeah, I'm done. I'm done playing games with them. They are no longer invited the rest of the year for any canoe trips or anything like that. Anything I do ain't happening. Anyways, it's just I'm solo today. Well, solo plus half. Tucker dog, yeah. And we're gonna go check out a waterfall. We're supposed to be camping here, but I changed plans for them. We're at the Larder River Provincial Park once again. One of my favorite parks, and this river just keeps calling me back. So we're just gonna do a day trip up to First Falls, have some little snack up there probably, get some pictures, have a nice paddle. It's only about 5 kilometers up, 5 kilometers back, and that'll be the day trip. I gotta work tomorrow morning. I was gonna camp up there yesterday, but then I went, you'll see on the last video, I went boating instead with my sister, but that's the last event we'll do with them this year. So alright, stay tuned. Holy mosquitoes! Lather up, bud. Lather up. So the one thing I did forget, water shoes. They're sitting right at the door at home. Anyways, such a beautiful location here. This is just a skeleton pup. There's a portage right over here where it drops into the Larder River. Then we're going to go upstream from there. Alright, stay tuned. And we're oh my goodness. These need to be adjusted. Alright, something like that. I was gonna bring the single blade along, but I thought I'd have to make up some distance today, so it's gonna be a hot one today. It's supposed to be like 29 degrees. It's only 20 degrees right now. That's why the foot pedals weren't adjusted. I had them adjusted for when I have the seat in a higher position for single blade. God, how fast this boat is on double blade. Especially on a day like today where there's no wind. I miss this. GoPro issues already. Every time I get a new GoPro, this one's been giving me a lot of issues lately. Anyways, the end of the portage, there's an eagle right up in there. Just as I came, he took off around the bend. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Anyways, the portage is cleared out. And as you see, it's super short. It's right there. There's my canoe. Super short portage. Hey. Alright, welcome to the Larder River, or the upper Wendigo part of it, what I call it. If you go to the left, there's a swift that goes down into lower Wendigo. Instead of trying to fight coming up upstream on that swift, it's just easier to put into skeleton pup and then do the portage into the river. Alright. Shallow. See all the rocks and logs here. I was gonna bring the fishing gear and I just thought, nah. Today we're just doing a paddle. We won't worry about fishing. We're going that way for about 5 kilometers. Alright. Dragonfly, my best friend. I forgot those dragonfly clips because the deer flies are kind of getting nasty already. And those dragonfly clips actually work. And I got like 3 of them now. And I meant to bring them to put around the boat, but... Oh, you got one on you. You got a mosquito on your nose, Tuck. Get him. Get that mosquito. Get him. There you go. Alright. Stay tuned. We got a little bit of traffic up here. Looks like we got another boater or canoer. Saw some sort of boat just around the bend here. No surprise, being the weekend. It's a popular watering hole. There they are. Very along the shore, I think. Might be a motorboat, I'm not sure. Probably just out fishing. Nice little cove here. That's cool. Whew, calmed right off. My breeze is gone. I had a nice north breeze blowing on me back there in the open stretch, but we're nearing the end of this part of the lake of Wendigo. You can almost hear the falls. I can hear the falls. Fish of some sort jumped right there. And yeah, there is some cottages on this part of the lake. Still inside the park. Oh, look at this big stump. Huh. It's so beautiful up here. Just so beautiful. Yeah, this entire water system starts both on the Quebec side and Ontario side at Larder Lake. I have a whole video on that, paddling from the town of Larder Lake all the way down to Wendigo here. Gotta go back about 3 years on my videos for that. Another feather. But yeah, this river system flows all the way down into the Blanche River, or Blanche. And that Blanche River flows out to Lake Temiskaming and then down the Ottawa River. So it makes sense why this was such a popular waterway to travel back in the day. You hear it, Tuck? I hear the falls. Just up here around the bend. So down along the road of the provincial park, down where we passed the sign, is Clear Lake. And along there is absolutely not allowed any camping, because they used to allow it many years ago when I was just a little Darren. But in today's society, nobody respects anything anymore. And the government took that away from us because people were abusing it, leaving garbage, leaving messes. And there is, on the opposite side of Skeleton Lake, there's cottages along it. And I'm sure those people were probably complaining a whole bunch of the weekend warriors destroying everything. So they shut her down, Tuck. They shut her down. But along here, absolutely, you can camp along here. It's the water access only sites. And if you get further up above Skeed, there's a really nice site up there that actually has a camping sign on it. As we come up to the falls, this is another site here. You can see the fire pit right on top of the rock. I don't know. Must be a flat spot up there somewhere to put a tent. Not much flat ground along here. Oh yeah, they actually put a sign on it now. Campsite, there you go. That sign wasn't there 3 years ago when I came by. That sign wasn't there. So that tells you that park staff have been in here, but it is a non-operating park. So, oh, there's people up here. People at the falls are camping. So you treat it like Crown land. So if there's other people here, we want to have lunch here, we might just portage around up to Skeed. It's not even lunchtime anyway. But there's a portage right there. Just goes up and over. We'll go up to the base of the falls here. It ain't much of a falls right now by the sounds of it. First time I came here, this was just gushing out of here. I don't know if they have a dog, Tuck. Let's hope not. We didn't bring your leash. We did not bring your leash. There we go. Now we can get out, Jack. Hey, now you can get out. Go. Whew. I'll just carry all this shit across, Tuck. canoe. Hey, take this across and we'll come back with the canoe. Assuming they're here. Or are they fishing up here? Oh yeah, they're camping. Alright. They're camping. People camping. Hey. Oh. Now the question is, where'd that great blue heron go that took off from here? Well, welcome to Skeed Lake. It's gotta be around here somewhere. It's probably hiding over in here. Probably spook them before we can get a picture. Never actually came into this bay. First time for everything. Oh, wherever he went, he's hiding. Maybe he went back down to Wendigo. Huh. So now we shouldn't hit any traffic unless we hit other canoers, because that's where motorboats end for Crown Lane camping with a motorboat around here. And up here you only run into canoe traffic unless they pull their boat around that portage. This is an island. I think there used to be a campsite there at one time. There's one up here though. I might stop there and have some lunch. It's getting on. Or we can just go to the end of the lake, have lunch there at the end of Flat Rapids. Maybe that's what we'll do. Didn't really bring a lunch. All he brought was a couple of cereal bars and I think 4 different granola bars. I said that'll be plenty enough for my lunch. Wow, look at how shallow this gets here. We're about to hit. And you can see a big shallow spot out here. Like, man, if you were coming along here with a motorboat, I wouldn't recommend it. Look at it, there's a big rock right out here in the middle. Jeez. This is crazy. You'd think you'd be safe out in the middle. No. Another one here. Oh. They're just low enough to clear the boat. There's another big one right here you can see. Yeah, water's low. Last time I was here. You gonna hit this one? No. Last time I was here, the water was so high. It was after like 3 days of rain. I didn't even see any of that stuff. Probably why the river keeps calling me back. I don't know, I just love it up here. Like, where else can you get views like that? Butterflies. Oh, bless him. Those are nice. The sun went behind a cloud. It's like, oh, instant relief. Yep, definitely a different river when the water's low. I hear water. Must be a beaver dam or something coming down. A little stream. What is this? What's this in the water? What in the world? It's just a tree. Looks so weird from back there. Just an old birch. Look at how pretty this section is though. Look at that. Oh my god, we gotta pull out the other camera for this. A little piece of paradise right in my backyard, eh? This river's about a 45-minute drive from my house. You're gonna stop pretty soon, Tuck. I'm getting hungry. I'm thirsty. I got a water right here. Got a water right here, darn. Sometimes you just forget how beautiful it is. And there's multiple days I get home from work and I'm just like, why am I thinking about the Larder River? Between this river and Shishkong is the two things I often think about, which is very strange. Because both of them have really deep indigenous roots. And I don't think I have any indigenous roots. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. One of these days, maybe I'll do a DNA test. And maybe one of my relatives that came up the Ottawa River crawled into a teepee somewhere. That's how most of the Métis in the area got started. I think we gotta be getting closer. Could pull up a map, but what fun is that? No fun bringing up maps. Where's the adventure in that? Like, that's a tent of some sort in there, almost. It's like huge. It's like somebody actually camping up here. That is awesome. Check that out on the way back. I hear water up here. This is the point we're gonna pull up onto here. Have some lunch, I think. Get some shade trees. But yeah, the other site's right there. Which I'm like, okay. You're definitely at the end of the lake. Remember the last time we were here, Tuck? This water was so strong. There's a wave train right across to this point. Crazy. The portage is actually way up there. Where the fishing would be good. It would have been fishing today. We're just exploring. It's the end of the lake as we know it. Yeah, up in there is where the portage is. It was very short portage, but very straight up. Oh, look at the views we're gonna have on the way back. Even better. Alright, we'll pull up here, take a break. Have some water, a couple of granola bars, and then light her rack. sweet and salty cashew bar. Delicious. So, somebody's going to be upset. I just noticed this sitting here. A little fishing rod. If it's your fishing rod, this is where you left it, on this campsite. Right at the bottom of Flat Rapids. I'll leave it right there. In case someone else might need it. I don't want to leave. I really don't. So GoPro just died and this phone's about to die. So we'll meet you back at the truck. Because it's pretty much the same thing all the way back. Alright, the water is like right there. Now that the campers are gone, I'll show you this portage. I just didn't want to film people that didn't want to be filmed, right? It's pretty short. We'll walk the trail over to my left. Maybe even fly the drone. Try not to cut myself again. Fly the drone over the falls. It's kind of what I wanted to do earlier, but there's people camping there, so I didn't want to disturb them. But they are gone now, the boat's gone. So, this is what gets parks closed. Like, what are you doing? Why would they leave that? Oh, it's decorative wind chimes, yeah. It's garbage is what it is. Take it with you. What else did they leave behind, I wonder? People make me sick. It's like, last time I came here for a day paddle, this whole area here was just flooded with garbage. I took a whole canoe load of garbage out of here. And I'm going to take that with me too. I don't care if it's somebody's decorations. Taking it with us, eh, Tuck? Look at Miss Tucker. Holy, she ever low. I got a video where this all here is all underwater. You can almost walk across it now. You can get all the way over here. Bye-bye, First Falls. We'll see you again sometime. Look at how we just sit here right in the current, eh? Looks like more garbage. Used to be a marker by the looks of it. But no point in marking anything here. I'm gonna grab it and take it with me. I was thinking unless it was someone's minnow trap, but nope, there's nothing attached to it. Now in the back with the rest of the garbage. And there's the truck right where we left her. Cleaning up the river, one piece at a time.